Welcome back, hockey fans. We're here for the BOXALL game between South Australia, the home team tonight, and Victoria, the away team. This is the fourth game for each of these teams. Currently, South Australia is sitting in third position in the tournament. Victoria is at the bottom, having 3 losses. South Australia with 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 overtime win. This will be a tight matchup. South Australia, we saw earlier today, at 7 a.m., so they've had a very long day. We'll see if they have energy left in those legs, but we saw them against Queensland, very quick and very intense. And we will see if they're able to keep up that intensity against Victoria today. Victoria has had a little bit of a struggle so far in the tournament, and they will be looking to turn things around. I'm Amy Hubble. I'm here with Evan Locke. I will be here for at least 1 period today.
Yeah,
Evan, thank you for having me. And I will turn it over to Evan to go through the Victoria list.
Okay, so starting for Victoria, we have number 2, Bree Holder. Number 3, Brooke Skeen. Number 4, Ellen Anchin. Number 5, Poppy Kelly. Number 6, Taylor Nelson. 7, Jasmine Mayer. 8, Simone Leach. 9, Briar Johnson. Number 10, Tess Wilkinson. 11, Pixel Willison Allen. Number 12, Natalie Efimoff. Number 13, Max Van Rooyen. 17, Claudia Nusimovic. 18, Gwen Troon. And number 1, Michaela Piers. Number 15, Jessica Meggs. And the head coach, Emma Poynton. The assistant coach, Mick Costello. The team manager, Lindsay Buchanan. And Martin Senasuris Alanis. The trainer, Jennifer Lomas.
And for the South Australia team today, we have number 2, Jamie Lunn. We saw her as a powerhouse earlier today. Number 4, Tori Cybulski. Number 8, Darlene Harris. Number 10, Kate Green. Number 20, Amber Bedell. Number 24, Alana Halub. 31, Ricky Sinclair. 43, Amy Kershaw. 45, Scarlett Darley. 49, Esther Kovacs. 52, Natalie Eris. Number 89, Alexia Go. Number 91, Amy Newbound. Number 97, Annika Wiegand. And the goalies are number 1, Rebecca Kempick, and number 47, Amelia Knott. I would just note that both of them are in the top 5 standing for the goalies in the tournament. Jeff Ford is the head coach, Jackson Nolan assistant coach, and team managers are Natalie Eris and Amy Newbound. And we have the officials today, Casper Russell-Uber, Nick Eyre, and Easton Shearer, with the head referee being Casper Russell-Uber. The teams are bringing the pucks in, checking the mooring on the nets at the same time. And as I said, South Australia was looking very quick today. And we have somebody welcoming into our visitors penalty box where we are running the commentary today. We're getting quite good at that system.
Yes, having dual careers here in the penalty box as commentators and door operators.
I'm going to add these skills to my resume right away.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be sought after this.
And the pay scale is low.
Very low, very low.
But we do it for the love of the game.
That's right, and possibly for the tea and coffee. But
all right, I am reminded that Victoria does not have names on their jerseys, so I will be struggling reading names. So please forgive me if I call numbers instead of names. I will do my best. Sometimes we can't always see the numbers. Number 17 will be taking the face-off, Claudia Nusimovic, the captain of the Victorian team, against Tori Cybulski for South Australia. And that one goes back to Victoria, held up for a moment. Number 9, Briar Johnson, alt captain, sending that forward to number 5, Poppy Kelly. And it goes into the boards for 24, Alana Halub, who was very strong in defense earlier today. That one stopped by 12, Natalie Efimoff for Victoria, and it comes out of the zone. And the number 4, Ellen Anchin, sends that back. South Australia first shot on. We did not say who the goalies were today. I think that is 15, Jessica Meggs, the alt captain, in goal for Victoria. That shot was not registered, however. It must have been a little bit wide. That one she does block. That one should count. I will let the fans at home know as well. We had a lot of confusion in the last DeFreeze game because the penalty clock here in the rink is not working properly. I don't know if they've been able to fix that, But because of that, we have to watch the clock when the penalty happens, and we will do our best. So we will see if that confusion can be mitigated, but we apologize in advance for any difficulty. Number 12, trying to keep that puck into the South Australia zone. Natalie Efimov again, and back to South Australia's control. Tori Cybulski, very fast skater, very agile, sends that off the boards, picks up her own rebound, drags it forward across the red line, and sends it in behind Megs. Back around again we go. Number 2, Lunn. As I said, Lunn, very strong. She had a wicked good shot in the game against Queensland this morning. I've never seen anything like it. The power on it and the angle was amazing. It's a very strong player, getting tied up there and getting very frustrated. Sticks flying, a little bit of checking into the boards, but no arms in the air whatsoever. 89, go. South Australia with the puck, taking it around back behind Megs. They're a bit stuck into the zone. That one gets past number 97, Annika Wiegand. And Wiegand, another phenomenal player in defense for South Australia, had a great game this morning. I haven't worked out I think that is Rebecca Kemp in net possibly for South Australia. I don't know, Evan, if you can see the number. I think it might be number 1.
It's number 1, yes. Yep.
Number 1 would be Rebecca Kemp.
Or Kempe, we're not sure.
We're unsure of the pronunciation. Feel free to correct us at any time. Now, number 49 for South Australia, Kovacs collecting that puck while Victoria was offside. She sends it out of the zone. It floats down to Ellen Anchin. Anchin sweeps it across, picked off on, well, just outside of the blue line for Sinclair. I had difficulty this morning because there were 2 Sinclairs on the ice, just like we just had 2 Zhaos on the ice on each team. It gets complicated. It's great, though.
You know, one thing, Amy, you mentioned earlier, this is their second game, South Australia. Not so much the first or the second, but third period. It's going to be interesting to see how much legs South Australia still has at the end of this.
That's absolutely right. And I can see that their goalie has the helmet on. The backup goalie today's second goalie possibly could see some ice time as well, depending on how things go, but not played this morning, so they're letting Kemp play now. Icing call. So Victoria will need to defend this deep into their zone.
We don't have any changes happening either side. We're happy with our personnel, it looks like. Oh, no, maybe South Australia is going to do some moves on defense.
Changing the defense, that's right. They've brought out alt-captain Halub and number 91, Newbound. And that one still in the zone, kept in by number 43, Kershaw. And Kershaw gets kicked out over to Halub. Halub, hard pass over to Harris. Harris bringing it into the zone, leaving it for number 12, Efimov, to chase that down and control it. She's behind the net, changes direction, has a little bit of space, but here comes Lunn. Lunn uses her body. Puck came out of the zone, sent back in by Green. Green disrupting the play, taps it across, and Victoria sends it out. Halub will easily control that puck, trying to set up something to bring it in. Nat Aris, the captain of the team, South Australia, she takes a shot, gloved down.
Very close save.
Victoria solid. Cheering wildly, very happy for that save.
Nice to see the ladies getting behind their goaltender right away. It's going to give their goaltender some confidence to start. That's great to see the team spirit plus the strength.
That is 3 shots so far for South Australia and no shots yet for Victoria. They're working hard on it. Number 3, Brooke Skeen sends that down the ice and chasing after it. She gets there, and Lunn is pestering her. Cybulski and Wiegand going after the puck and dragging that out is Cybulski. She gets it past the Victoria forward and is trying to drag it out, but Victoria not giving up at all, fighting for that. We have Gwen Troon, and it does come out of the zone onto the stick of Lunn. And as I said, Lunn can shoot, and she can shoot hard from the left. She shoots left, and that one's stripped off of her and sent straight back out to Bedell. Bedell passes across to Wiegand, and entering the zone is Wiegand. Wiegand has Bedell there, going to the point, shot and the save. 2 players collide and fall down, but no harm done. Coming back out, and Kovacs will collect that puck. She redirects it around the goalie, coming out the other side, passes it a little bit too hard, but picked up by number 9, Briar Johnson. Yeah, Johnson entering the zone now. Another alt captain for Victoria. Using her edges, takes a shot on. That'll be the first shot for Victoria. and trying to set up something. Johnson sends it out. Another shot. That one hits the player. I think number 5, something hit the player. There is a penalty coming on South Australia. It looks like it will be Wigan going to the penalty box. Did you see the call, Evan?
I did not, no. I did, like you, I saw something hit the player. I'm not sure if that was a puck and unrelated or it was...
roughing.
Well, there is a roughing call there.
A roughing call on Wigan. As I said, she had a good game this morning, and she is a tough defender. And there's the boarding call. Face-off is Cybulski, and I think that was number 17, Nusimovic, the captain for Victoria. That shot just goes a little bit wide on the power play for Victoria. Picked up by Eris. Eris making a move. She's going to skate coast to coast if she can, but she has 2 players. Puck taken away by Johnson. Johnson sends it back around the boards, trying to get it out of danger, kept in by Halub. That puck is bouncing all around, back into the other corner. Eris sends it, backhands it around, and is sent back out from Cybulski to Eris. Eris passing it to Lund. Lund poking at it, and now Victoria. Hopefully Victoria will be able to skate it out of the zone this time. They decide to pass it forward, dumping it forward for icing. Unfortunately, no change for Victoria. Number 12 had come onto the ice and was sent back off.
Yeah, this would be a good test of our penalty timing. We should have 8:05 left in the clock when this one is over. It looks like it might be off. No, it looks like actually it might be on. So that's good. Hopefully this is all fixed up now. We can keep with the broadcast, and all the officials here can keep up with the clock.
It looked to me like Bedell might have won that, but Victoria took immediate control of the puck. It's something we've kind of seen throughout the day, that the team that wins the faceoff does not control the puck. Back to Eris. Eris sending it forward. Again, they're on a penalty kill. She could have hit that as hard as she wanted to. Back over to Poppy Kelly and spinning around and sending it in, going for a change. A big wobbly puck all the way down, clearing that for South Australia. And picking it up is number 12, Efimov. Efimov trying to move it out of the zone, but that is stopped by Bedell. It comes out anyway. Nusimovic was chasing after that one, goes onto the goalie and back around the other side. 34 seconds on the clock for that penalty. Maybe accurate, maybe not. We'll see. Cybulski. Too many men for South Australia. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that correct?
That's what they're calling, it seems.
On South Australia, too many players, and that will be 5-on-3 for Victoria. So really an opportunity for them now to see if they can make something happen. Team penalty, too many players. We will see what Victoria can pull out of their pocket. And
it does look like our penalties are counting down properly so far, so hopefully that'll continue.
We are at 8:33 in the first period. That one by Victoria goes nowhere. Cybulski is down. Everyone tangled up. Eris takes control. 5-on-3, and she dumps that out and makes Victoria chase it. And Cybulski coming in for a little bit of pressure on Efimov. Efimov passes it up to Skeen. Skeen tries to take a shot, goes a little bit high and wide. Back over to the other side, out to number 4, Anshin. Anshin times it, takes a shot, but that was blocked. Coming back the other way. Lund trying to clear it to Cybulski. Cybulski makes space. Comes around. Oh, tapped away by number 4, Anshin again. Cybulski undeterred, sends it back down the other way. We are 1 penalty clear now. It is 5-on-4 for Victoria, in favor of Victoria. Still on a power play. 1:11 on the clock for that. We will see if that is accurate. And number 12 makes a nice pass over to, I think that's number 11, Pixel Willison Allen. Pixel Willison Allen sends it across. Lund picks it off. Lund caught in somebody's feet. Lund trying to make a play. Here comes number 89 to go and sends it in deep for Willison Allen to collect. Back behind the goalie. And that was number 18, actually, Troon. Troon passing it forward. And entering the zone for Victoria, over to Wilkinson. Not able to make a play of it. Newbound now, taking it away. And Willison Allen struggling to take control of that puck, trying to push the player off of the puck. Wigan Not easily pushed off of the puck, however. Lund now fighting for it and killing valuable penalty time for South Australia, even though it's deep in their zone. Wiegand sends it down the ice. On the clock, it says it's clear, and the player has come out. We are now even strength at 6:30. Shots are 4 for South Australia, 1 for Victoria. And coming out of the Victorian zone, tipped back in by Halub, and comes back out to Halub. She will settle the puck and take a shot. That one stopped right in front by, I think, and I cannot see the number. I think it was number 12 again, Efimov. Back behind the net, tapped out front for a shot by Harris. Good save by Meggs. And another shot by Halub. But that one, too much traffic in front of the net. Harris trying to find that puck, but she's tangled up and cannot make a play of it. Number 45, Darley, chasing down the puck before it can get to the goalie. Bounces it off the back of the net. She's a little bit of pressure from Leach. Sent out to number 9, Johnson, who's now going to make a move. One of the alt captains again for Victoria, trying to come in, stopped by Lund. Lund is just a phenomenal defender. She knows how to use her body to make plays. She can shoot. She has a lot of power, and she is determined. We have a delayed icing call. Sorry.
Icing call, yeah. And a solid save there by the goaltender on the South Australia side.
So there was a shot, an additional shot from Victoria onto Kemp.
Thus far, we seem to have a bit of an edge on the South Australia side. Up 5-2 in the shots with 2 power or 2 penalties already in. They do seem to come out swinging. Hopefully, again, they can keep that up.
That face-off goes Victoria's way. Eris had taken that from South Australia. She takes control of the puck nonetheless, sends it around the boards. Again, we are even strength. That one coming back into Victoria territory. Troon sending it around the boards to Johnson. Johnson trying to get control of that puck. Eris was pressuring her. She gets it to Poppy Kelly, and now it's popped out over across the ice. Victoria Nusimovic sends it back to the D, to Anshin. They're trying to do something. They're stuck in neutral territory, taken away by Halub. Halub very confidently passes it across to 31 Sinclair. Sinclair is down, sent back in by Johnson. Goalie settles the puck for Halub to collect. Halub sends it back around the other way, past Kovacs, and to Sinclair. Sinclair backhands it out of the way. There was a whistle. Not sure why. We're going deep into South Australian territory.
It may have jumped up onto the bench there, maybe hit a player.
But would that be intentional?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
Face off. I think that was Bedell. It was. And Victoria taking control. Right. Oh, wrap around and a backhand. Oh. They are trying to see where the puck is. I felt like that went in, but there's a lot of pushing and shoving, and I'm sure that goalie knows how to wiggle her way through to make that puck not go in.
Yeah, somehow that stayed out. It did look like it was going.
Very good play by Victoria, and a save from Kemp. 4:16 remaining in the first period. Here we go again. That one back to South Australia. Newbound sends it around. She has Sinclair waiting for it, and also Wiegand fighting for it. Meanwhile, Victoria's Wilkinson trying to gain control. Opportunity for Bedell. Bedell making a move, picking up some speed. She poked away. Nice poke check from the Victorian defender. Passed back out to number 8 and number 80 entering, I think that's number 89, Go entering into the zone. She's gone down. Another delayed penalty, this time on Victoria.
Looks like we're going to get busy in our box again.
We will. Tripping, was that tripping call?
Looked like it to me, yes. Well, we'll see.
Go is checking her leg, making sure that it is all good. Number 7, Mayer, has come into the box.
2 minutes tripping it is.
For 2 minutes. Shots have come up for Victoria. They are now 5-3 in favor of South Australia. We will see if what happens here. That puck just went past the goal, and Victoria will want to clear that, but it's kept in by Halub. Halub backhands it around. Eris sends it back to the other side of the ice. Good shot. I think that was Lund, and the save.
Solid save. Solid save.
Very solid save by Megs.
Again, I'll say every save that Megs has done here, the bench is cheering. It is obviously that this team is a very together team, all about each other and cheering each other on.
That's right. That one won by South Australia. Eris sends it over to Bedell. Saved by Megs. Again, big cheers for her. Cybulski trying to get something on it. Victoria finally clears that. 1:33 remaining in that penalty kill for Victoria. Halub has plenty of time and space. Sends it to Cybulski, who is waiting on the blue line. Number 4 and number 4. One of them tripped. Cybulski still with that puck, sending it out. Tapped away by Efimov. And back over to the D. Halub tries again, takes another shot. I'm not sure if that touched the goalie, possibly.
I don't know if it made its way through, no, but it did have eyes there for a second.
Halub tries again. They tried to deflect that. She had Sinclair in front of the net. And 57 seconds remaining. Victoria needs to move that puck, and if they're not going to dump it, they do dump it. That's what I thought they might do. They were looking for a little bit of position to do that. And Halub now using the boards very hard, sending it across. Number 4, Anshin stops that, sends it back, just goes over her partner's stick and makes an opportunity for Bedell right in front of the net. That one not able to go into the net, however, for South Australia. Back to Halub again. Halub takes another shot. Deflected, stopped in front of the net again by 18 Troon. This time sent back by Go, not stopped by the South Australian team. 15 seconds remaining in the power play for South Australia. I will be repositioning myself so I'm not in the way here. Over to Lund. Lund in the zone. Toe drags. Takes a shot and a goal.
That will end the power play.
That is the end of the power play. If they call it a goal, they are celebrating. I think that was from number 2.
Beautiful backhand. Lifted it very, very quickly. Went top shelf.
They're getting the numbers together. The officials are getting the numbers. Probably Lund and Eris. But we cannot hear the officials. 24 Halub as well for an assist. So can we, now we can release the player from the penalty box. She was very patient.
Back into the wild.
Number 7, Mayer, goes back onto the ice. And here we go. 5-on-5 hockey again. And Mayer takes that face off. Coming back now to the Victorian defense and sent forward a little bit too hard. They do not get an icing call. Pressure from Wilkinson. Moving forward. It is in the South Australian territory, bouncing around off the boards, passed out off of the stick of Harris. And Harris picks it up again, enters the zone. She has a lot of people pestering her around behind. She has a player out front. If she can get, Green is waiting for that puck to come her way. She's there. She backhands it. A save from Megs. Still a mess. Another shot and a goal from Green. Maybe Green's first goal of, well, definitely of the game, but possibly of the tournament. I'm not sure, but she will be very pleased with that. She worked hard to get it.
We had a lot of shots going on there. There was a lot of action in front of the net. South Australia kind of asserted their dominance in front of the net there, and Victoria didn't have an answer at that point. Goaltender's been playing extremely well. Unfortunately, there's been a couple of maybe way too good chances put on her at this point.
I was just going to see what I can find out, but I'm too slow, so I'm going to keep calling the game instead. Bedell wins the face-off, gets it back to Halub. But like I said before, Halub has been working extra hard. I expect she'll be tired at some point, but she is just going and going. She's still pressuring that puck, going to get there before the Victorian player. And it's coming out, stays in. Number 4, Anshin keeps it in the zone, helped by Skeen, still in the boards. If you've played hockey before, it doesn't look like you're moving a lot when you're struggling in the boards like that, but it takes an enormous amount of energy to try to muscle that puck through when you've got other players pushing on you. That one, number 4, sends back out again, but it's still in the zone. Victoria trying to set up a sensible pass. That one trickles through and out, but Holub's going to come straight back in. She backhands it in and goes for a line change while Efimov collects the puck. And Efimov sending that out, gets it to Willison Allen. A shot and a save for South Australia. We have 4 seconds remaining in the period. Shots are 10-4 and 2 goals for South Australia. None so far for Victoria.
A solid save there by the goaltender, Kempe. As they were breaking in, just had some odd numbers there from Victoria, and that solid save and no rebound shut it down.
Eris, the captain for South Australia, taking the face-off, goes into control by Victoria, comes out, and that is the end of the first period.
That was a quick one.
I hate to say it, Evan, but I'm going to be leaving you now.
That's okay. Thank you so much, Amy.
Over
much appreciated.
To you. I will be back tomorrow. Thank you for having me.
We will see you tomorrow. Okay, folks, here we are back for the second period. It's just me now, so Amy had to leave, but I'll do my best. So face-off, center ice. It looks like South Australia's come away from that with the possession. Defenseman Holub passing down the ice. We got the Victoria player, number 9, trying to take it back out over to 17. South Australia now trying to break away into the zone. Number 10 coming in. That's Kate Green. Battling for the puck. Over to number 4, Cybulski. South Australia moving the puck quite well around the zone here, back and forth. Victoria got the puck, and they pushed it ahead. Number 5 into the neutral zone. Unfortunately lost the puck. South Australia quite strong on the defensive side as well. A shot that didn't get through. Holub once again there. Now number 2 breaking in. Jamie Lund coming down with the puck, going into the corner. Battle. Did get a shot away. It was a odd angle shot, but Meggs with the save. Holub once again with the puck. Into the neutral zone for South Australia goes. Trying to break into the Victoria end. Victoria possessing the puck, now backs it around in their own zone. South Australia putting the pressure on, and it has come away with the puck. Good save there. Meggs one more time with the save, and as we said in the first period, the Victoria team really getting behind her and letting her know they appreciate what she's been doing in this net. Shots are 12-4 for South Australia, so the goalie has seen a lot of action. Score is still 2-0. 13:25 left in the second. Face off to the left of the Victoria goaltender. Looks like Victoria has the win, but puck went straight to South Australia. However, Victoria's broken away now. Number 7, Mare coming in. Takes a shot, unfortunately. I think number 91 on South Australia, Amy Newbound, got a piece of that. Now South Australia is trying to break out of their own zone. Natalie Harris coming in. Gets around the defender, takes a shot. Beautiful save once again. Once again by Jessica Meggs. I think Jessica Meggs has been the busiest person on the ice this game thus far. Facing 13 shots already. Now a face-off to her right. Won by South Australia. Instant shot, however, it didn't get through. Victoria trying to push it out of the zone. They did. Jamie Lund comes up, takes the puck right back away for South Australia. The South Australia team is very good. They've got a solid defense. Sabalski with the puck, bringing it into their zone. Tries to feed a pass, almost connected with a beautiful chance. Just shy of it though, no. Sabalski in front of the net, another chance. And once again, Jessica Meggs answers. South Australia has been inserting their dominance in this game. However, Victoria has not given up. They have keep pushing. Excellent effort by all the ladies on the ice this evening. Especially considering South Australia's had a game early today. South Australia with the win in the face-off. However, the puck finds its way out of the zone. Some neutral zone passing across the ice here. Up for grabs on our side. Victoria trying to kick the puck to push it into the SA zone. They did make that happen. See number 3 for Victoria out in front. Got the puck. Brooks Skeen. Unfortunately, the puck slid into the, there's a little gap in the boards here that we may see come up from time to time, and that's where the puck found itself. Skeen took the feed just shy. The defender had a great angle on her and did not give up. So we got a face-off now in the South Australia zone, just to the right of the goaltender. Nisimovic with the face-off win, although it did go over to the South Australia side. Simone Leach had the puck in the back end. South Australia had taken it away. Now, Harris has the puck, skated back, passes it over to Newbound, her defensive partner, dumps it up forward. Now in the Victoria end. Victoria handling the puck thus far. Back to this South Australia defense. Scarlett Darley had the puck, unfortunately lost it. Number 9, Johnson coming in for Victoria into the SA zone. The defense stood tall. She did make it through, but the puck went off to the corner and now it's pushed out to the defense. Held in by Victoria, and now to the back of the net. South Australia now has possession. Victoria again takes possession. Number 9, Simone Leach pushed that back into the corner, but pushed back out by South Australia. Darlene Harris with the puck. Newbound takes the puck, passes it back in. It's just a neutral zone back and forth there. Number 9, Johnson for Victoria, pushed the puck in. Once again, possession to South Australia. Back over to Victoria now in their own zone. They're pushing out to go to the neutral zone and trying to get down to the South Australia zone. Puck is lost there for a second. It's a back and forth battle. Looks like South Australia will come away with this one. Harris going deep in her own zone with the puck. Dumps it off to her defensive partner, Jamie Lund. An offside, delayed offside call here, so Victoria's going to have a little bit of breathing room. Takes it behind the net, back and forth. Nice job by South Australia to have to back up, but yet still put some pressure back on. South Australia with the puck, a shot on goal, nice save. Oh, and a second shot. A juicy rebound led to a second shot and a goal. Pierce did everything she could. Sorry, Megs did everything she could there to keep it out. The first one was a great save. Second one just happened to land right back on the stick, and she put it away. I believe it was Cybulski, but we'll get the official call here in a second. I believe that was number 4 with the goal. That's Cybulski, of course. Okay, Victoria with the possession of the puck. There's a penalty instantly here as number 7 is dumped. Jasmine Mayer was dumped on the play, tripped up. I'm not sure if it's going to be tripping or interference here, folks. We'll get the official call in 1 second. All right, so it was 2 minutes for tripping. That's number 49, Kovacs, into the box for 2 minutes. So face off in the South Australia zone, just to the left of the goaltender. It was not a clean win, but South Australia with the win on that face off. That's a key win as they're able to dump the puck out of the zone and put the pressure on immediately. The forecheck is there for South Australia. They've been really strong in the forecheck thus far in the game. Victoria has been good with their quickness and their puck movement thus far. And they did move the puck well there, but Natalie Harris got a hold of the puck and was able to dump it down into the Victoria zone. 1:25 left on the power play. Victoria with possession of their own zone, but South Australia pushing. Neutral zone now. South Australia was able to get that, corral it, and then push it back down to the Victoria end. South Australia with quite the strong penalty kill at this point, keeping the puck in the Victoria end. Another penalty called. This one might be for us. Number 9 for Victoria here joins us in the box, Briar Johnson. So we had 58 seconds left in the South Australia penalty. And now Johnson's penalty for 2 minutes. 8:33 left in the period.
Pardon, is this our water? Is this our water?
A win, face-off win by South Australia in the Victoria zone. A shot right away.
Thank you, though.
I think that one missed the net. Victoria tried to clear, and they did. They got it through. Victoria's breaking away here, number 7. Mayer coming in. Broken up by the South Australia defense. South Australia defense quite strong. They've now got possession. They're pushing it up to their forwards. That's number 20, Bedell. Attempted shot, just missing the net. Oh, a second shot that came there. Missed the net again. Megs is all over the net. They are challenging her in every way possible. Number 13 for, that's Van Rooyen coming out, number 7, Mayer. Now the South Australian captain, number 52, Harris with a breakaway, coming in, scores! Harris scores on the breakaway.
Is that even strike or
Looks like that might do it for the power play, but power play goal. It's exactly what South Australia wanted of that one. Now up 4-0. 16-4 the shot. 7:33 left in the second, folks, and we're going to have a face-off here at center ice. Referee's giving South Australia a warning for a delay there, trying to get their player on the ice. There we go. Wasn't a clean win. Right now, though, for a second, South Australia had the puck. But Victoria came away with it. They pushed down into the South Australia zone. South Australia tries for a shot. Does get one off, but I don't think it was on net. Puck is down into the corner now. Victoria collects, pushes it out front. Oh, just off a skate of the South Australia player and missed the pass because of it. Sometimes getting your body in the way is enough. Some neutral zone back and forth here. Now South Australia collects the puck, has it in their own zone. Clear possession. All right, the South Australia team now breaking out, going across into the neutral zone. Number 2, Jamie Lund taking the puck in, takes a shot. That was off the mark, but Meigs did make the save. Lund again pushing it in, keeping it in the corner. Over to 52 now. I think we have a Victoria penalty again. Looks like number 11 coming in, Tess Wilkinson. Two minutes for holding for Willison Allen, in fact. Okay, face-off down in the Victoria end. South Australia has clear possession. Now a shot from 24. Nice save by Meigs on the shot by Holub. Puck cleared all the way down to the South Australia end, helping this time go down on the penalty. Clear possession now, 52 for South Australia, all the way down to the other end. Back into the Victoria end, and a beautiful shot and a beautiful save by Meigs. Her teammates are letting her know. Meigs has been solid. This is a 4-0 game, but Meigs has been absolutely solid in that net. Face-off will be to her right. Sorry, her left. Still a minute and 30 left in the power play. South Australia pushing it on again. Oh, it was a puck hanging out there with an open net. A delayed penalty call. I think this might be against red. So I think South Australia might have a penalty coming up. It looks like number 10 for South Australia, Kate Green. That's correct. So cross-checking to Kate Green, 2 minutes. Face-off will come down to the South Australia end because of that penalty. There's a minute and 20 left in the Victoria penalty, so they'll have 40 seconds once that's completed, assuming no goals, for a power play themselves. South Australia with the face-off win and possession. Got it out of the zone, however. Number 7, Jasmine Mayer, really fighting for that puck. Passes it over to her line mate, number 5, Poppy Kelly. South Australia able to defend that, though, and get it back out to the neutral zone. Now number 4 for South Australia breaking in, Cybulski. Cybulski gets a shot off. I'm not sure it was on goal. Again, another shot, this one from the back of the net. Meigs answers once again, covers the puck, and we have a stoppage. Referee checking to see if there's any changes. Both coaches say no, and off we go. So face off to the right of Meigs in the Victoria zone. South Australia clean win and shot. Beautiful glove save on on Jamie Lund. Meigs once again answering. Another shot, just went over the net that time. The puck is bouncing. It's what happens late in the second period when the ice needs a good cut. Sometimes slows it down, you get a lot of a bouncing puck. That's what you're getting right now. Cybulski, the neutral zone attempt, pushing it in, dumps it in, just missing the net. Once again, I should remind everyone at home that the broadcast position is in the penalty box for Victoria. And as they are ending their penalty right now, I'm getting out of the way. We're lucky enough to have many volunteers here helping this effort out, and we've said it a few times in the different broadcasts, but absolutely fantastic job by everyone involved, and thanks to everyone who is involved in these efforts. Just unbelievable to see people getting together and donating their time for this absolutely worthy event. Okay, Victoria breaking in now into the corner, passing out front. Another stoppage by the South Australia defense, number 52 that time, Harris. Victoria once again with possession though. Passing it around. They've been moving the puck quite well, Victoria has. This time, Bedell gets in the way, but pushes the puck down the ice immediately. Indications for icing right away, but South Australia beats it out. You had number 10, Kate Green, push and actually beat out the icing. It's unbelievable. These ladies played first thing this morning. They still have plenty in the tank. South Australia now moving it ahead. Green again. Puck just stays into the Victoria end. Pushes in. Now we got a breakaway. Nice hot 52 Harris with a shot on Meggs, and once again she answers. That was a quick one. Happened very fast. Meggs was ready though. Shot there by Lund. Just missed the net. Pushing it out front again. South Australia seems to be moving the puck around quite well. Now off to number 10 here for Victoria. Has some help. Needs to see the help. Shot it on net. And a great save by Kempe. Victoria keeps the puck in the zone. Taking a look around. Attempted pass was stopped by 52. Harris. Now she has the puck and she's driving. She's looking around, looking for some teammates. Takes it herself. Did pass it over to number 8, Harris. Harris tried to let a shot go, but it was blocked. Didn't get through to the net. Another attempt by South Australia now. Again blocked by Victoria. Wilkinson had the puck but lost it. South Australia comes back in with the puck. Another shot on. That was Lund once again with another shot. And Meggs with another great save. A little bit of a puck battle right here in front of us here in the box. We've got two of each team battling for the puck. Back and forth. South Australia comes away with the puck now, driving the Victoria zone. Bedell pushes. Bedell behind the net. Gets in front of the net. Still looking for someone. Takes a shot. Just over the net. Just misses. Nice effort by Bedell there. Bedell has the puck again. Pushes over. Other side. Beautiful pass. Just skipped over the stick of her teammate Kershaw. The puck is again bouncing quite a bit here, folks. It's the last minute of play in the second period. The ice will be cut here between the second and third. We'll have a 15-minute break. And we'll go back to a very speedy ice surface with less puck bouncing. Oh, I think we've got a penalty, a penalty, a hurt player. It did look like it was a bit of a strange collision there. I don't think looks like there's going to be a penalty call here. But the player did go down quite awkwardly. She seems okay though. She's getting up on her own. Yeah, she did get up on her own. Medical attention was halfway out there, but now getting pulled back. Good to see her getting up. Looks okay. Okay, we've got 37 seconds left in the second. We've got a face-off just to the right of the goaltender in the Victoria zone. Shots are 24-5 for Victoria, and they're up 4-0. Face-off win by South Australia. They have possession in the Victoria zone. Pass out front to 52 and a shot on. Victoria's trying to keep that puck. They have it, and they're pushing down in the South Australia zone. Number 9, Johnson, was pushing it, passing out to her teammates. Unfortunately, South Australia took it. South Australia looking very, very strong here. Tried for a shot there, was 45. Darley didn't get through. And that's the end of the second period, folks. A well-fought game. Megs has been putting on a show. South Australia has been strong-arming a bit, up 24 to 5 in the shots and 4-0 in the score. We'll see you for the third period. Welcome back, folks. BOXALL game between Victoria and South Australia. Here's the third period. We're about a minute away from puck drop. Currently, we have the South Australia team up 4-0 against the Victoria team. It has been a much closer game than the score indicates, though. Both teams putting big efforts in. 24-5 are the shots for South Australia. One thing to keep an eye on here as the third period starts is South Australia had a very early game this morning, so we'll see how their legs hold up and see if Victoria can take advantage and maybe bring this one a little closer and have a close finish. We shall see. All right, Victoria's at the ready. South Australia coming out now. The referee is about to drop the puck. We have number 17, Nisimovic, in the circle against number 2, Lund, for South Australia. And here we go. Puck dropped. South Australia wins the face-off and now is trying to drive the puck into the Victoria zone. Pushing it deep. Victoria number 4, Anshin, with the puck behind the net, skating around, coming out. Passes it over to the captain and over to number 9, pushing in. And a penalty being called here against South Australia. Right away, some pressure from Victoria. Leads to a penalty against South Australia. Looks like a holding call against number 24, Holub. Two minutes for holding is the call officially by the referee. So a power play for Victoria right away. They win the face-off. Attempted shot, another shot. I think they got one through there. Save by Kempe. South Australia pushes the puck out. Victoria keeps it in, though. For the time being, yes, Victoria has the puck. Moving it around. It's the assistant captain, number 9, pushing it. A shot on goal. Oh, I think just a toe save there. Or I'm not sure if that hit the post. Just missed, though. Victoria keeps the press on. Drives it in again. Anshin over to the puck. Now, Efimov had the puck. Drove it deep. South Australia gains the puck possession. Out to Sabalski. Oh, Victoria regains again. Number 9, Johnson, coming in with the puck. Over to the corner, looking out front for someone to pass it to. Find someone, does get it through. Oh, Johnson hit the post. It looked like it could have gone in there, but referee does not make the call. Hit the post. Great effort by Victoria. They've come out strong in this third period. Still a minute left in the power play. Victoria team seems to think that was in. Unfortunately, the referee does not. So we have another face-off to the left of the South Australia goaltender. South Australia with a clean win that time. Although Victoria seems to have picked back the puck back up. Number 11, Wilson Allen with the puck. Tries to put it out front to number 5, Poppy Kelly. Puck off to the corner now. And South Australia dumps it out of the zone. 38 seconds left on the power play. So there won't be any icing here, folks. Number 8 collects the puck, Simone Leach. 31 on South Australia, putting the pressure on her. That's Sinclair. Sinclair remains with the pressure. Now over to 7, Jasmine Mayer, and then up to 10, but just missed the puck and goes to the stick of Natalie Harris, who then pushes that puck right back down to the Victoria end. Puck pushed around, going to be picked up by Wilkinson. He's going to try to push it down and does so, gets it back into the South Australia end. Harris now has the puck. She's skating around with it, trying to clear that South Australia zone. She doesn't quite do it. It just comes off the skate of a Victoria player and gets pushed back in. However, the South Australians were able to push it out now, once again, with Wilkinson taking the puck. Puck is bouncing around now into the defensive player for our Victoria had pushed it back in. South Australia now takes possession one more time, trying to clear the zone and doing so. Now with the penalty expired, it goes down to the other end, but that's icing with the penalty expired. So we're going to have another face-off in the South Australia zone. Full strength and 11:54 left. Face-off will be to the left of the goaltender on the South Australia end. Nusimovic wins the face-off. Victoria is able to keep it in. However, just for the moment, as South Australia gains a moment of possession and is able to take the puck. Coming off the bench was number 89, Go. She is able to push the puck down to the Victoria end. South Australia gets puck possession in the neutral zone. However, as they had to wait, Victoria comes in to battle for the puck. Nusimovic battled that puck, battled for that puck, and now Holder has the puck. Over to Efimov, and Holder, Efimov, pushing it back. But 43 is Kershaw for South Australia in the battle as well. Goes out to number 49, Kovacs, and she dips it into the Victoria zone. Once again, South Australia had the puck, and this time behind the red line, it was Darley. Darley took the puck and shot it down to the other end. Unfortunately, that's icing. So we're right back up to the South Australia end for yet another face-off. This time to the right-hand side of the goaltender. We've got Lund versus Mayer in the face-off. Looks like Mayer won. However, that was close. The South Australia player almost was able to steal the puck away, and eventually she got the puck. Now driving, passing it to number 89. Go. Lost the puck though, unfortunately. Now Victoria driving their own all the way back up to the other end. Going into the corner is Mayer to find that puck. It looks like there's going to be a penalty call here. Referee has the hand in the air, but I'm not quite sure who it is. Looks like South Australia going to the box, number 91, Newbound. So that's number 91, Newbound, 2 minutes for roughing. So Victoria back to the power play. A face-off once again in the South Australia zone. To the right of the goaltender. We are seeing some signs here of South Australia slowing down, and you have to wonder, no fault of theirs. They had a bright and early game this morning and now a late game here this evening. It's not an easy thing to do, especially with all the effort these ladies are putting in. It's incredible. So big dumping shot there. Goes on the stick of Meggs. She was able to handle it and dump it off to the corner. South Australia killing the power play as best they can. Victoria now entering the zone. Had number 9, Johnson, with the puck. South Australia was able to reconvene and dump the puck back into the Victorian end. South Australia gaining the puck now in the corner of ball in the Victoria end. Oh, unfortunately the pass came across to Victoria directly. They dump the puck in. Chasing is Poppy Kelly. Unfortunately for her, the puck was gained by the South Australia player, who's now put it to the very other end of the ice. Victoria once again regrouping to see if they can get something happening here in the power play. Captain number 17 with the puck. Coming in on the South Australia goalie in the corner. She's made a move. She's got, very nice move, but just missed the net to the left. Nusimovic with a great move and a great shot there, but just missed. A back and forth battle now for the puck. Wilkinson out for the puck itself. Drives it back into the corner. Puck passed out to number 4, Henshin. Henshin now with the shot. Does sneak through, but doesn't go on net. Just sneaks by on the right-hand side. Now a shot from 12 in Victoria. Doesn't get through. Number 52, Harris, has got the puck, and she's driving it out of the zone. Lost the puck. Now number 10, Wilkinson, had the puck, drove it back in, but again, she lost the puck, and it was pushed down the ice by South Australia. Lots of back and forth here, folks. I think the Victoria side would like to see a little more action in front of the net. Now that's what they're trying for right now as they drive into the net. Unfortunately, offside. 17 went offside there. That was Nusimovic on the drive by Wilkinson. Just slightly offside. They did have some momentum there. They'll look to regain that. We've got some dedicated fans here, some feeling good fans. We've got some people dancing. 6:30 in the evening here in WA. Great to see it. Okay, South Australia with the face-off win just outside their blue line. They dump it into the Victoria zone briefly, though. Victoria pushing the puck down now and gaining the South Australia zone. Quick little shot on goal. Didn't have much of a chance, but it was a shot. Victoria keeping the puck in. Got Leach keeping that puck in. Pushing it. There was an attempted shot there, but missed the net. South Australia once again trying to push it out, and they did get the puck out of the zone. South Australia once again has possession. They pushed it across the ice, now in the neutral zone, and Victoria has gained possession. Defensive partner there across the ice. South Australia pushing again. Go with the puck. She has pushed the puck into the Victoria zone and not offside. We're clean. Out to the neutral zone, though. He's pushed the puck, and South Australia has taken back over. Now gaining the zone with possession this time, South Australia. Unfortunately, the player was tripped up, and there's going to be a penalty here. Looks like it's going to be going to Troon. We shall see the official call here in a second. That's a holding call against Troon for 2 minutes. 7:01 left in the third period. South Australia wins the face-off. A nice shot there by Halub. It didn't get through. And Victoria clears. Johnson with the clearing all the way down to the other end. South Australia gathers. South Australia with some nice passing to clear the zone. Now in the neutral zone. Puck is there bouncing around, going from one player to another. Victoria does dump it in. Johnson again with the dump in. However, South Australia does have possession. On the power play, another minute and a half to go. Johnson once again trying to dump it in. Doesn't quite get there this time. Got a puck battle in front of our box here. And a great save. Great save by Meggs. South Australia had the push on there. Got a decent shot off. Meggs with a great glove save. No rebound. So we've got a face-off coming to the right-hand side of the goaltender in the Victoria end. We're going to see Nusimovic versus Harris in the face-off circle. This one was won by Victoria. However, puck comes around and South Australia temporarily gains possession. No, they do keep it in. Now there's going to be a puck battle here in the corner. But Victoria does regain possession once again. And we have an offside. Mara couldn't quite keep that in. It was very close. So I have a face-off just outside the blue line. 53 seconds left in the power play and 5 minutes and 54 seconds left in the game. Face-off was a bouncer. No clear win, but an offside calling. Oh, now the zone is cleared. Neutral zone. It's possession here by South Australia. Now they're bringing it into the Victoria zone, looking around for a passer. Oh, that time not handled as cleanly, but Meggs is able to recover and cover up the puck for a whistle. Jessica Meggs has had herself a great game here today. 4 goals, yes, with 32 shots. Very, very outstanding effort. See some life in the Victoria side this term. They're going to look to take advantage. It hasn't been a one-sided affair by any means, but this third period has been incredibly even. Puck possession goes to Victoria for temporarily. Oh, South Australia did gain possession there, but only because it was a trip up. So 11 seconds left in the Victoria penalty to Troon. And then we have a penalty to number 45 in South Australia, 2 minutes for tripping. So assuming no goals, there'll be a power play here in 11 seconds. 5:12 left in the game, folks. Still 4-0. Shots are 33 to 8. Face-off won cleanly by Victoria this time. Trying to keep possession, but there's been a push. Oh, South Australia player was able to push it on. Now take possession and go into the Victoria end. Oh, we have another penalty, I think, coming up this time to South Australia. This is going to be interesting, folks. We have another penalty to South Australia with 1 minute and 43 left in the other penalty. So it looks like number 2, Jamie Lund, for interference, but we will get the official call. That is exactly what it is. So Jamie Lund, 2 minutes, interference. So we have 4:55 left. We've got a 5-on-3 now, which, barring a goal, will go on for 1 minute and 53 seconds. Sorry, 1 minute and 43 seconds with another 17 seconds of 5-on-4. Right away, South Australia gains the face-off and dumps it down to the Victoria end. So there is going to be some time coming off this 5-on-3. However, Victoria will have time to gather themselves. Some pressure right away by South Australia. Great job by them. Number 89 for South Australia. Go, putting on the pressure. Great job by her. Now, Victoria's gained the zone, though. Trying to find the passers. Oh, just got in the skates of the captain, 52. Harris making a great play there. A little spin move. Saving the day of the two-person power play. Victoria gains possession again in the neutral zone. Oh, no. Harris takes the puck. Breakaway. Scores. Unbelievable. A 5-on-3. She was able to gain the puck, get the breakaway, break in, and score. What an individual effort by Harris. Great plays all around by the South Australia team. Not getting deterred. Having a game early today. 2 skaters down and just pushing it. That will bring them to a 5-0 lead. That being said, Victoria still does have a 5-on-3 power play for the next 54 seconds. Face off at center ice. Cleanly won by South Australia this time. Another break-in. Number 4, Cybulski, coming in, looking for some help. Not much there because they are down by 2 skaters at the moment. Victoria fighting to get that puck possession back. Cybulski once again comes away with it. A melee there, and then she just came away with the puck. Lots of unbelievable efforts happening here. Victoria not slowing down. They might be down 5-0, but you'd never know it. Looking strong out there. Lots of efforts by these ladies. Great clearing. Off to number 3, Brooke Skeen. Skeen enters the zone. Has a push. Broken up by the South Australia defender, Kovacs. A great effort by her. Now a battle ensues in the corner for the puck. Puck comes out. Attempted shot missed. Victoria again grabs the puck on the other side. This time, South Australia is able to push it out. And now, once again, Harris with a break and scores. Harris has scored again on another breakaway. This time it was a 5-on-4. There's only 3 seconds left in the power play, folks, so that's going to be done here momentarily. But another shorthanded goal. Harris on a breakaway.
52 from 49.
Kovacs with the assist on that one. Natalie Harris once again with a great effort. Face off at center ice. Victoria does get the possession and push it down the ice. South Australia now at full strength. 2 minutes and 47 seconds left in the game, folks. Victoria gains the zone and keeps pushing. Great effort by these ladies. Haven't been deterred one iota, keeping the pressure on, haven't stopped. Very impressive. Impressive coaching and by the players and the fortitude. South Australia gained the zone. Victoria not letting up. A big shot. Oh, it got through. I think it might have been tipped. I'm not sure how that happened, but Cybulski took the shot. It got through. It was hard to see for the goaltender for sure. So it looks like it's 6-0 now, and Victoria has taken a timeout. Timeout, Victoria. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the game. We have a 30-second timeout now, folks. 6-0 for Victoria. There seems to be there's been a couple of goals here now by the South Australia side, and there does seem to be a little bit of deflation happening on the Victoria side. The coach has called the timeout to make sure his team knows they put in a great effort and to finish strong. That'll be the end of the timeout now. Time will go back on the clock, and there'll be a face-off at center ice. Teams with their chairs. We will start again. All right, teams are both out there ready to go. We got Nisimovic versus Bedell and the center ice face-off. Face-off now. Won by Victoria. Victoria players. Johnson taking it around, looking for somewhere to go with it. Puts it ahead to number 5, Kelly. Kelly dumps it to her teammate, Nisimovic. Victoria battling, trying to get this puck. There was a bit of a trip there, but I don't think the referee saw it. We only do have one referee on the ice at the moment. They aren't going to see everything, folks. Great save there. Great shot. Great shot and great save. Kempe with the save on the shot by Kelly. It's a great shot by Kelly. Kempe had the answer. Minute and 46 left. Face off to the right of the South Australia goaltender. South Australia gains possession immediately. We do have a breakaway here. I think that's Go. It is. Go had lost the puck. Great defensive play there by Victoria. Kalub put it into the Victoria end. Victoria clears. Right back out to Kalub. Hold up. Victoria defender has it. Loses it, unfortunately, instantly. Number 12 for Victoria. Deflected that puck. Does go down to the corner, though. We have Mara going in for the puck. Gives it up to the South Australia player right in front of the net. Oh, wow, that was an amazing shot. Meg's got a piece of it, and it was bouncing right on the line, but she was able to reach back and stop it. It's a 7-0 game now, folks. But there's no give up in this Victoria team. They've done so well. The South Australia team has come out again. Say it one more time. They had a game early this morning. It's really impressive how they've come out strong, and they've stayed strong this whole game. Third period might be their best period so far, and this is when we thought they may show a bit of low energy, but that has not been the case. They've kept their legs. They've looked strong skating. Again, this might be their best period yet. Cybulski with the puck now, driving into the Victoria end. Passes the puck across. Oh, broken up beautifully by Mare. Number 8, Leach took the puck out. South Australia was able to return that puck back into the Victoria end. Into Victoria end. South Australia with the puck behind the net. Cybulski had it. She's out front, took the shot. One more great save by Jessica Meggs. 39 shots now, South Australia has. She's seen a lot of action tonight, Megs has. 12 seconds left in the game. A face-off here to the right of the goaltender in the Victoria end. Harris takes the face-off, loses it though to Mayer. Mayer had the face-off win, keeps it in, but Victoria was able to keep the puck in and had a shot attempt there, but I don't think it got through. Oh, we've got a really hard hit. A hard hit, a penalty, but the game ends at the same time. I'm not sure if the referees will put a second back on the clock or not, but I think this one might be over. I'm just going to look for the official call. It is officially over though, folks. They're out shaking hands now. We have 7-0 as a final score. 39-9 were the shots. A great game by both teams. South Australia, very impressive in the fact that they had the game early and came out strong the whole game. Victoria, impressive in the fact that they did not give up that whole time. A great effort by Jessica Meggs and the rest of her teammates. All these ladies should be very proud. Signing off for tonight. Saturday night here in Western Australia. Thanks everyone. We'll continue tomorrow morning with more ice hockey. Thank you very much.
You don't want to go back to the room. Oh. No worries.